All right, welcome back, everybody. This Sunday is a special night for us at KUM because episode 5 of the Malafunkshun Show hits bandwidth and hits airwaves. Mr. Malafunction himself is here, Chris Barnett. How's it going, my brother?
Very good, man.
All right. Congratulations on 5 episodes. These are not easy to put together because, you know, you're bringing your unique perspective covering topical issues. So tell me about the writing process. How do you actually go out and, you know, decide what to cover?
There is no writing process. I mean, I pretty much just make it up as I go along. Okay, this
method actor, obviously.
Yeah, this episode I actually did write some stuff down, and you know, 5 episodes for me, I think that's like 10 episodes for someone else. You know, because of my attention span. I'm really grateful that it's really engaged with this. And this show, I think, is, you know, a lot of people have been asking me to do some funny stuff, and you know, when it first came out, I think people were kind of like wondering where I was going with it because we've got some serious stuff. But I really feel like this episode. It's kind of a throwback in terms of like a lot of comedy. I mean, there's a couple of serious things on it, but I think it's pretty funny.
Those can be the most impactful though, because everybody's waiting for like the big punchline.
Yeah.
And then you're actually making, and you do a very good job of that. You're making poignant social commentary about life on Guam.
I'm trying to, but you know, like the old saying goes, a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
Yeah.
So I try and think of that sugar as like the sense of humor, you know.
And by the old saying, you mean the lyric in Mary Poppins? We're the same age, so you know.
One of my faves, you know.
You can't pull that stuff off on
it wasn't the
I'm
Bible.
Right there with you. Yeah.
It wasn't the Bible.
It wasn't that far. It's not that old.
Genesis chapter 1,
yeah.
A spoonful of sugar.
Well, episode 5 certainly is timely and topical because you're tying in kind of like, you know, the Halloween theme that's very popular right now with like, you know, some Chamorro traditions.
Yeah. So basically, I kind of talk about the Tatamonas, and you know, it's pretty amazing to me. It's 2017, and there's so many things about Guam that have been Americanized. But, you know, I went to interview some people out there in the street, and it's crazy, like, from high school kids to, like, you know, great-great-grandmas, the consistency with their belief in the, you know, the Tatamonas, it was just there, like, I mean, young and old. It's amazing. Everybody believes in Tatamonas. And, you know, it kind of made me laugh because, I mean, I believe personally, but it's just another thing that, if you know people who aren't from Guam see this, they can be like, "Oh man, those Chamorros, they believe in spirits live in rocks and trees." That's good stuff.
But I mean, people do actually respect the fact that we have that connection with our ancestors, and you know, we want to continue the traditions. And still, you know, you say, hey, you know, we shouldn't talk so loud on certain days because of either religious or, you know, cultural things, or, you know, like it's good to have respect because, you know, we do believe that spirits are around and they're watching us.
Yeah, and that's kind of what the recurring theme through all my research was, is that part of it may be, you know, like my grandparents, you know, telling us these Tatamona stories so we don't go run around and get lost in the jungle. And then another part of it is, I think that in the Chamorro culture and a lot of like indigenous cultures, respect is like one of the driving factors in like everything you do. So it's a lot of respect.
Well, for people that have no idea what it's like to work on like a comedy topical show and everything like that, how fun is this for you to, you know, come up with an idea, go out and talk to absolute strangers who you've never met before, and, you know, put this idea together and see it all the way until it's a finished product?
I think, I mean, for me, it's just, I'm really enjoying this part of my career, and I'm just so grateful to KUM. I mean, they basically said, hey, do what you want to do and run with it. And I'm kind of like a kid in a candy store because the whole video part of it, you know, editing and putting this whole show together. With radio, I was kind of feeling like, oh gosh, you know, another day, I got to wake up early. And this is kind of like just rejuvenated me, and it's given me another venue to get, you know, the material out there. And I'm just really grateful to the people. I mean, I go out and, you know, people know me and they really want to open up to me, and it's a win-win.
And it's a great conversation topic because of social media. Now you're actually reaching a much broader audience than just people like out here. You're getting Chamorros from all over the world commenting on your stuff saying, hey, that's funny, or, you know, I can empathize. Yeah,
and it's also, it's pretty cool because I feel like working with the KUM news team, I mean, that's really where I get all the ideas from. I mean, they do a great job, and, you know, I watch the news every night and I see what you guys are doing, and then I watch these stories and I kind of think like, how could I expand on it, or how could I put my own little take on it? So, I mean, if it wasn't for you guys, you know, I'd pretty much be lost.
Okay, which is surprising to me because you asked me when you walked in here, you didn't even know I still worked here. So.
You didn't get rid of this guy yet?
Yeah. I'm on a long-term plan.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So that's episode 5 this Sunday,
Yeah.
8 a.m. on YouTube and Facebook, 7:30 p.m. Sunday
TV
night
11.
on TV 11.
Yeah. And then 10:30 on TV 8, and
Very
then they
nice.
play it all the time. So.
Okay. And you're always working on story ideas. So if people have something they'd like to throw at you or say like, I think this would be cool and everything, you're totally open to that, right?
I am. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff. I mean, episode to episode, sometimes I'll go in and I'll have a plan, and then, you know, I'll see like, oh, a butterfly, and then I'll go work on that. And then, so I've got a lot of stuff, like I want to do war reparations, and I really want to do some stuff on like political status and self-determination. So that's on tap, you know, if I don't get distracted by the next episode.
So we started with writing process, and I guess we'll end with that. You know, they talk about like The Simpsons or South Park, you know, they're like, you know, we're in October right now, and they're already working on stuff for, you know, for March's episodes. Do you try and like write for the moment and come up with ideas of what's happening right now? Or are you already like, you know, right now episode 5 drops on Sunday. Are you already into like episode 8 and 9 as far as production?
No, I mean, I like...
procrastinator.
Yeah, I'm not a procrastinator. I like, you know, with the news content we have here, it's a, you know, it's a vicious cycle. It's like every day there's something new. And so I'm fortunate that I have a whole month to like kind of gather the stuff that you guys are talking about and reporting on, and then, you know, put my own little spin on it. So I think just month to month, I'm just kind of going by the seat of my pants, but, you know, fortunately it's working out for everyone.
Well, it's really funny stuff and a really good show. Always entertaining to watch.
Cool.
Congratulations, episode 5.
Cool.
That is the Malafunkshun Show. Sunday, once again, 8 a.m. on YouTube and Facebook, 7:30 p.m. on KUAM TV 11, 10:30 on KUAM TV 8. Sunday's going to be